there in that initial lineup. They were the winners of the previous season of EMS1. They're going to be trying to make a comeback here in season number 2. Secure themselves those 10,000 euros. You can't beat that at all. And now we do have Epsilon on the Russian side. Got to switch these players back around once again. ESC on the US side. Now, we did see Fnatic pretty much just bullying Pyrogen around the map. It's going to be interesting to see what Epsilon's going to be able to do against ESC. Are they going to be able to do the same thing? Now, we did mention before that Bravo Charlie flag is probably the best hold that you can have on this map. So, are these teams going to be going for a very heavy B push to C B push, or are they going to be going for a little bit of a tricky push, to, trying to get that alpha flag first, or if you're Epsilon, going to get that C flag first? And it looks like we are going to be seeing a fairly heavy mid push coming here for Epsilon and for ESC. Lagzer actually being very aggressive up here through mid, and we'll get first blood there on Hork, so nice play there, and a two-piece there, going to be able to take down Marsu, with Baden taking out David 2K. That is going to be 3 down for Epsilon, and that is definitely what you want to see when you're starting out. Asterix is going to be pushing back around on the backside. Duke PT Duke PT just suicided with that RGO. Unfortunately, we didn't catch that. But right now, ESC is triple capped, or has triple capped Epsilon. Duke PT going to be back up here onto that Bravo flag. We are going to be seeing Hork back around, just trying to look around, see where he's going to be going. Do we have anybody here to hold on to C flag? We did. XPLO doing a great job there, holding on to that Charlie flag, and then Kazam also going to be able to take down one from Epsilon. Lags are going to be coming around from the backside. He was able to get a nice two-piece there at the beginning. What is he going to be able to do this time? Spots out one, doesn't have to. His teammate's going to be cleaning that up. Gets the assist on it, though, and now he's going to try and clean out these last players as he spots out one. That's going to be David 2K going down, and Duke PT, the last player left back up, he is the frag, the king fragger on this team, and he will be able to survive there. That Bravo flag will be going into their possession. Kazam, though, back up here onto Alpha, will be able to take down one, but he's got to know there's at least one more. Gets the res, so that's going to allow them to push back in onto this A flag. Nice job there, as they should be able to secure that. And just the hold here from ESC is so darn good. It really is. And we are seeing a very good play coming out for ESC, 170 to 195. And I gotta say, Epsilon kind of on the back foot here. They're a little bit taken aback, but you can't count them out. I mean, obviously, it's Epsilon, so they are by no means out of this match. But right now, Kazam going to be able to get a nice back rage there, as he's going to be able to possibly get a second one long range kill here, as he does spawn him out, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make much of that out, as they do know that he is up there. Hork, though, going to be pushing up into Charlie flag, spots out one. Can he connect? No. Goes down. He's actually using that CZ, as Duke PT also gets taken out. Jansen will be back up. Oh, runs out of ammo, but XPLO with the save there. That is a nice play, and that's going to be 3 down, 4 down for Epsilon here. Wow. Marsu and Hork both -4 at the moment. Kazam doesn't get taken out. Jansen going to be back up, has to back out, as he's taking a lot of damage, almost out of ammo actually right now. So we could be seeing potentially Epsilon being able to take this C flag just because of the amount of ammo that they've been using. But right now, Jansen with a nice pickup there has to know he's out of ammo. He doesn't, and ends up failing out. That's what I was talking about before, just running out of ammo and not being able to defend on those flags. XPLO will be outside waiting for those spawns to come back in. 137 to 189. Finally, Epsilon has secured a 2-flag bleed in their favor. And this is definitely not the way that I thought the semifinals was going to be going on. But right now, we do see XPLO pushing back down, spots out one, getting some shots from behind, and we'll be able to get the hipfire spray, but it's going to be okay. Duke PT there with the save. Now Bad now here onto that Bravo flag. We'll be able to secure that. A will be going down. David 2K. And look at this. Asterix. Oh my gosh. I was about to say Asterix could potentially just shut down any kind of a push coming into that Alpha flag. He will be letting his team know that at least the spawns are there. So easy pickup there for David 2K, as once again Asterix was able to give that crucial information as to where ESC was going to be respawning and reinforcing in. And there you go, Asterix will be able to take down XPLO. Nice play there. Going to be going in for a back rage of his own. We just have one. Oh, wow, we got some crazy stuff going on here in spectator mode, as people just disappearing and flickering in and out. But Kazam will be back up here trying to defend on that B flag. We do have a push coming in potentially onto C. Hork should be able to hold on to that no problem. We do have Kazam in a 1-on-2 situation. We need to be seeing a shift coming in for either Charlie or Alpha here pretty soon. They're wasting a lot of time as their bleed is slowly but surely willing away. And I got to tell you what, if you get a bleed on Epsilon, you need to keep it. It's not a team that you want to just kind of lackadaisically, play. And XPLO going down, we need to be seeing Jansen shifting back out. That's going to be a triple cap, though, for ESC. And now Kazam going to be over here onto that Bravo side. Will he be able to hold on? We do see Duke PT with the pickup. No! Misses out on every one of those shots. Gets some nice health going in. And will be able to pick it up with that hipfire spray. So they will be able to secure that Bravo flag. So ESC definitely fighting back here. But Epsilon slowly but surely starting to get some weight underneath them. We're seeing Laggers are the last player left back up for ESC. Big push coming in onto that Charlie flag. Going to try and secure that triple here for Epsilon. Not going to be enough, though. Duke PT, last player left back up for Epsi. Will he be able to take him down? As we do see Jansen coming in with the pickup. Nice play. So now it's going to be a 2-flag bleed here for Epsilon. As B flag will be getting secured as well. David 2K going down. Kazam going down. They will be able to get that Charlie flag, but loses B in the process, which is not a bad trade. Lagser, though, with a beautiful spawn. You gotta love spawns like that. Should be getting over there onto that alpha flag pretty darn soon. And Asterix gonna be able to completely overwhelm this last player from Pyrogen. Baden wisely backing up. Gonna provide some spawns for his team. And that is just not a good position to be in. They do have that Bravo Charlie cap, which is probably, like we've stated before, the strongest hold you can have on this map. And they are definitely looking pretty darn good. XPLO going to be going up through mid here. We do have that 2-man push coming back around as Hork will be able to spot out one. That's Jansen going down. And actually looking pretty darn good to make this second pickup as Badno coming around the corner will be able to take him down. Nice play. And now that B flag should be going back over into possession, but will they be able to hold on to this alpha flag? They're playing very, very aggressive. Look how aggressive, almost said Pyro. Look how aggressive ESC is being. They're pushing way up onto this Charlie flag. Now XPLO will be able to shift back over here to Alpha to help defend, which is exactly what they need to do. But that lead that they had, that 40 ticket lead, that was just so good, gone. It's now only 106 to 118. Now they still have the lead. They still have that ticket bleed in their favor, so it's not too bad. I mean, ESC definitely looking pretty darn strong. And Asterix just getting owned there in the face. But Davey 2K coming around from the backside will be able to secure that. We do have a push potentially coming in through mid. And Duke PT looking like he's going to be shifting back over to that Charlie flag. Kazam also looking for a push coming in as he does spot out one way, way, way out in the backfield. And do they go for Alpha or do they go for Charlie? Looks like they are going to be going in for the C burn, which I don't agree with. You guys, you heard me on the last match. I don't think that this is the smartest play here. They need to have... Wow, is that really an invisible person? Was that really what was just happening there? Duke shooting back and forth with an invisible person. Don't even know what's going on here, guys. Alpha Bravo does go into their possession here. But with that A flag, it's going to be very, very hard to defend. And Baden getting completely owned there. It's going to be a 2-man push coming in onto that B flag. Back spawns for Horik. Should be able to get onto Alpha, but Kazam there with the save. Nice play. And now it's going to come down to a one-on-one with David 2K coming in onto this Bravo flag. Spawns will be out. We do have Bad get completely caught out of position, though. And with the back rage coming in, that's not going to be able to hold on. But, oh, look at this! Flying people coming all around, and that was David 2K there, holding strong. As he right there was just beasting it up. Nice play. And he will be able to hold on to that Bravo flag. Secure that 2-flag bleed in their favor. 87 to 98. As it is a very, very close game here. Epsilon about to secure that lead here in just a few seconds. We are seeing, it looks like XPLO playing fairly passive, waiting for those spawns. He is the only player up for ESC. This could potentially mean that we are going to be seeing an alpha push coming in for Epsilon, as Hort going to be setting up very aggressively onto that mid section. Duke BT going to be waiting, just waiting around the corner, see if anybody from mid comes out. Actually, he spotted out one, as that's going to be Jansen with the hip fire spray. Turns around, going to be able to take down Jansen fairly easily. Now Lagser looking for a push coming in onto that Charlie flag, electing the back up. They did lose their player over here onto Alpha flag. That means a potential trip cap coming in here for Epsilon. Let's see if Lagser's going to be able to take it out. No, fails on that initial push. That's going to be very, very bad news. As really we're seeing not a whole lot coming out for ESC coming into the mid game, as they're losing out on every single battle. Look at this. That is going to be almost a full wipe. And ESC just now getting back that alpha flag. Duke PT going to be shifting back over here. See if he can take care of it, but they're really on the back foot. Duke PT taking a couple of shots, backing back up, and getting those long-range shots there on Jansen with that FAMAS. They now know that there is a push coming in for that Bravo flag. David 2K, though, coming around with a back rage of his own. He is fairly low on health and will get taken out, so that's going to be a little bit of pressure relieved from ESC. Baden, though, needs to stay alive. If anything, he's a very good distraction. Horik, though, with the potential hole, can he do it? He's going to be able to take down one. Spots out one more going to be coming up. But no, I think Marsu, though, cleaning that up with a two-piece with the FAMAS. Now we're going to be seeing, I can't even see because it's just too much to click on, Kazam. It does end up going down there onto that Charlie flag. So ESC just backed up here, 84-37. What was looking pretty darn grim here for Epsilon is now looking pretty darn good. ESC has to start shaping up. They need to be getting something going on. Duke PT, though, doing such a great job spotting out the entire team for ESC. And, almost getting shot there from below. Can that nade be successful? No. And he's just dodging bullets left and right. So definitely close calls coming in. Jansen will be able to spot him out, picks him up. That's going to allow them to push back onto that alpha flag. C flag will be going into their possession. David 2K, though, with the hold here onto alpha. Does end up going down, so that means that we are going to be seeing that alpha Charlie hold going into their favor. Marsu pushing back up through mid. So here's a chance for ESC to come back. It's only 79 tickets, so they can come back and win this. Jansen getting caught out of position. Not going to happen there, as they will get taken out through mid. Now, can they hold on to this Charlie and Alpha push? We do see, Jansen spawning back in with the pickup there. Nice play. Marsu, though, going to be able to clean up Charlie flag, and that's going to be a four-man wipe right there for ESC once again, as we do have a two-man push shaping up through tunnels. 25 tickets to 69. We really need to be seeing ESC starting to get that two-flag lead. Maybe they can't win it, but at the very least, they need to drag those tickets down as low as possible. And we've seen them being able to get a couple of these pickups here onto Epsilon. We just have back rage here for Lagzer. And that's going to be an easy pickup there on Marsu. Nice play. Can he make it a second one? Reloads! Not quite, but I think Kazam there with the pickup. Nice play there. And they are going to be able to hold on to Alpha as well. David 2K will be back up. Does he wait for spawns or does he go straight in? Looks like he's going to go straight in for the kills here. As, wow, look at this. We are going to be seeing a very heavy tunnel push now coming in for Horik, as he's going to be able to successful on that play. They're bad, though, coming in as he doesn't get taken down. Looks like Jansen holding on onto that alpha flag. Marsu also going to be attacking here onto C with the spawns back there onto alpha. That is going to be it here, guys. 61 tickets for Epsilon. ESC trying as hard as they could. I got to say, they did a lot better than I thought they would. So kudos there, as they definitely looked strong at the beginning. They had that triple cap there for a while. They had a huge bleed on Epsilon, but Epsilon just showing that they are the more consistent team. They are the better team in this matchup, and they were going to be able to take that first round 59-0. All right. All right, so guys, that was the first side. We are going to be seeing Epsilon doing such a great job there of coming back. Duke PT, of course, going big with 24 and 10, but you can't count out Marsu and David 2K, as they definitely putting the scoreboard, or the numbers up on the scoreboard. David 2K, by the way, with a great hold there on Bravo. We saw that, cleaning it up with the pistol. And then also some really good plays coming out from Marsu. Didn't get to really watch Marsu all that much, but he went in through Charlie several times and got some really good back rages going on, cleaning it out for his teammates to come back in and get the cap on it. So very good plays there. And really across the board on ESC, nobody really shining in the frag department. Everybody except for XPLO actually going negative. Surprising for Jansen going negative, as he has been one of the top fraggers for that team. Lags are also doing a really good job. Just really couldn't get anything going on. But to be honest with you, all of them going negative like that, or 4 of them going negative, very impressive that they were able to pull it down to, was it 59 tickets? Yeah, 59 tickets. So it is impressive. What's going to be really the key here is can they come out with the same play as they did last time? They got that early triple cap. Lagzer definitely proven his worth when he went up through mid. and got those very early 2 kills. That completely shut down any kind of a push coming into that Charlie flag. They only sent 2 to B, which means that that was pretty much a 2-on-2 even fight there, and Bad coming out on top over there on the Bravo flag. So it's going to be an interesting setup here. We do have ESC on probably the worst sides for the start out, just because you do get that Alpha flag first. And Epsilon will be here on the US side. They will be able to cap Charlie and potentially B. And that is the hardest or the easiest hold to have on this map. And we are seeing a very heavy push here from ESC coming into Charlie. Look at this. As Bad going to be looking for anybody crossing over. We'll be able to pick up Marsu. Nice play there. And they're going to be giving up Bravo flag. So this gamble really needs to play off through mid. They got to get this Charlie flag, or it's going to be very, very brutal flag play here, as they just completely gave up the fight on Bravo flag. Actually, Baden coming back over, not quite able to get in there, but if he was, that was going to be an easy cap on B. And now Jansen going to be pushing up through mid. Do they have enough here for Epsilon to hold on? Jansen spots out one underneath, gives away his position just a little bit. Looks like his teammates Lagser was able to clean that out. And Asterix going down. Nice play as Jansen getting the reses and securing that flag. Do we have one more for Epsilon? We do. That was going to be David 2K, as he just held on narrowly, going to be able to provide some spawns for his team. So Epsilon not quite out of this. I think, honestly, everybody thought that they had that Charlie cap pretty much locked in. But David 2K just being the player that he is, sneaking in there at the last second. Asterix also doing a great job here, picking up 2-piece, and that is going to be helping. And we could potentially see a triple cap coming in. Another pickup there on Lagser, as that B flag will be getting flashed. But with Alpha flag now going over in the possession of Epsilon, and only one here, that's going to be XPLO. With that nade spam coming in, I don't think he's going to be able to survive, and that right there is going to be a triple cap for Epsilon coming in right out the get-go. So Epsilon basically doing what we saw ESC doing to them, and saying, yeah, guys, we can do it better, we can do it stronger, and you're going to have a tough fight ahead of you. Alpha flag still going to be getting capped over. We'll be going into the possession of ESC. It's going to be Kazam there with the pickup on the flag, but all that death coming in to mid. That's going to be actually a 4-man wipe. That was a 4-man wipe for ESC onto that mid flag, so definitely not good there. We do have David 2K now pressuring over here onto C flag. See if he can hold it on. We do have that spawns that flipped. Lagser will be back up. It gets caught out of position. Kazam now, it's all up to him, and he gets taken out. And that right there, my friends, is going to be a solid hold by Epsilon. 144 to 188. And remember, they have to win by tickets, not by rounds. So that ESC, they have to win by 60 tickets or more in order to take the victory and move on to the finals versus Fnatic. So it's going to be a tough road ahead here, as we are seeing just Epsilon really mowing it down. 132 to 188 in favor of Epsilon right now. Alpha flag will be going over into the possession of ESC. David 2K does get taken out through mid. We are going to be seeing a push possibly coming up through tunnels. Looks like XPLO going to be coming down. Spots out one, trying to get the hipfire spray. Not going to be able to. Gets taken out. Now Lags are going to be pushing up here as well. They really, really need to get this cap. But as this is happening, A flag is also going to be going into possession of Epsilon. So once again, even if they secure this, they're not going to be having the bleed in their favor. And this is just great play coming in here for Epsilon. Lags are not going to be able to hold on there with that reload. It's not going to be fast enough, but Jansen saving it there for his teams. And we are going to be seeing that C flag now going to be going back over. But XPLO potentially coming in with a huge back rage on a 2-man push from Epsilon. Does he spot this out? We do have an AC hold. XPLO doesn't know where he's at and gets taken down. Oh, that is not a good play there. As Horik with the pickup, nicely done. And trying to make it a 2-piece, not going to be able to. So Kazam there with the hold once again. And Kazam's been really, really good as a safety on Alpha flag. He's been able to stop and shut down a lot of pushes coming in there. And now we do see Marsu pushing straight in onto that Charlie flag. He gets taken out. But now XPLO with the hold. Can they do it? Another play. That's Duke PT trying to come in. No, he gets taken out. 109 to 167. It is now a 50-ticket game in favor here of Epsilon, and they are definitely looking strong. We're seeing a attempt to hold this Alpha Charlie hold, which is probably going to be impossible, as we do have Duke PT get taken down there onto A flag, so they're going to be trying to prove me wrong here as David 2K coming in for a back rage of his own. Nobody really up just quite yet. Horik will be able to come up through mid as well, but look at the pressure from Epsilon onto that alpha flag. Looking pretty darn good. We do have David 2K going to be getting a couple of nade spam, and nice push there. We'll be able to get onto that alpha flag because Zam there really needs to make this play here on A. Doesn't look like he's going to just quite yet. Nope, Guts taken down, but we do have Jansen spawning back in as well. But with the two-man spawn here for Epsilon, Asterix also going to be coming in with those heals. I think they are going to be just okay, and that's going to be a Bravo Alpha hold here for Epsilon, as they will be continuing that burn in their favor. 101 to 143. Still in favor here, Epsilon, and Epsilon is not slowing down. We're seeing a one-on-one shaping up here on the outside. It looks like Asterix is going to be shifting back over to here to try and deal with it. Here we go at Asterix once again with a nice hold there. Going to be able to get that alpha flag back into their possession. Jansen, though, spots him back out. Not going to be connecting with those shots, but Asterix at least knows that there's going to be something there with the triple cap coming in, as it is going to be a three-man wipe there just a second ago for ESC. And this is just looking pretty darn brutal right now. Triple cap coming in, 77 tickets left to go. We are going to be seeing ESC getting taken down quite convincingly in round number 2, as really Epsilon started to show up. I mean, I don't know if they were just a little bit cold there, as they did have to wait probably a bit for their match to start up. But 68 tickets to go. Basically 10 tickets here left for ESC to try and come back, and they have to get 2 flag caps at the least to come back to this. And I do not see that happening for them, as they are just now going to be getting down on there, cleaning up Duke PT, who was trying to get a knife kill there, being a little bit cheeky. But 55 tickets, that is going to be it. ESC will be your winners, and moving on, Epsilon will be your winners, moving on into the finals, as my mind is just all mush right now. So we are going to be seeing Epsilon Fnatic finals coming up here in just a few short moments. Going to be very interesting there. Let's go ahead and check out